This is Pumpkin from Cactus, and today we will be discussing the steps that are required to acquire the Felwinter's Lie shotgun. This is a returning weapon from Destiny 1. A lot of veterans will probably hear that name and quake in their boots about the flashbacks to getting mapped by this thing. So the initial way that you acquire the quest is you simply go to Tenebrae on Mars, give you the quest called The Lie, as in Felwinter's Lie. The next step was the community event, which is probably going to be complete by the time this video is uploaded, and that is 9 million of the Seraph Tower public events. A lot of people are confused at how we were supposed to complete that many, which is understandable, so they increased the progress to 5 times during the week and 10 times on weekends. As of now, we are at 100% on the EDZ and somewhere around 80% on the Moon, and I think 12% on Io. It's somewhere around there. This step should be done by the time this is uploaded, so you won't have to do anything. The next step will be to head back to Tenebrae on Mars. She will give you the next step of the quest, which is called Vostok, and it says investigate some strange energy signatures. Now, these strange energy signatures are just a mission you do in the EDZ. You just load it up in the directory, press A, launch, and then you can follow along in the video for the locations of the 3 bits of metal and particles and SIVA and whatnot that you have to scan with your ghost. Alrighty, so as soon as you are done with the Vostok step, the next step is to get 1,000 shotgun kills against either enemies around the solar system or in the Crucible. I would avoid the Crucible because everyone is just aping and sliding around with mindbenders, not much fun. I just farm Escalation Protocol. There's a spot near the Braytech Futurescape that you'll see me running around in that you can run into the Lost Sector, which is about 5%, run back out, do the first part of Escalation Protocol, which gets you about 11%. You know, I do everything up until the boss. That's the only enemy I don't kill. I just kill everything, don't kill the boss, and then while you're waiting for the boss timer to run out so you can reset and start at level 1, that's when you run down, do the Lost Sector, run back up. Not a lot of a grind. It took me about maybe an hour and a half, going at a moderate pace, so it should not be very difficult. The next step, the final step, is going to be to load up onto the Moon. Now, if you've heard recently from anyone like MTashed or Aztec Cross or any of the other content creators, you probably by now know that this next step does not work. But even though that step does not work, I would still recommend finishing all of the previous steps, like the 1,000 shotgun kills is probably the main bulk of this. It is important to note that once you do complete the 1,000 shotgun kills, you will need to go to that Seraph bunker still at the Moon and speak to Rasputin, and it will update your quest step. What you're supposed to be able to do next is go up to that bunker door, hold X, and you should start a quest mission, but all it does is teleport you back to Eris Morn. Up top it says that a mission is starting, but after that nothing happens. I mean, people are speculating it might be another Whisper of the Worm type thing where they don't actually announce it, which would make the gun, you know, a lot more rare and difficult for people to get, but as of now it is not possible to complete this quest, which definitely is not fun for me or you or anybody right now. but a little bit more about this shotgun. So, it's being hyped up a lot. I mean, everyone's talking about how it's going to be the next Mindbenders, and if I had to guess, I mean, looking at the stats, it's definitely going to be better than Mindbenders. I mean, you know, it has, what's that, full choke, accurized rounds, slide shot, and opening shot, and that all stacks with a range masterwork and shot package. Very dangerous. You know, it's gonna basically be a lot worse than Mindbenders, but there's gonna be a problem with that, and that is that if they make it too strong initially, everyone's gonna complain, and if they make it too weak or balanced initially, everyone's gonna say, oh, it's not the same as it was back then. So, you know, that it's a bit of a touchy subject, how they can balance the weapon properly, but they'll do what they'll do. I mean, we don't really get much of a say in this, so I guess we all just kind of gotta sit back. If you have any feedback about our channel, I'd like to hear it in the comments down below. But other than that step being broken, there's not really much else you can do, so I'd just say get it all done as fast as you can, so right when it does get fixed, you can grab it. Bungie did say they're working on a fix, so as soon as that goes live, everyone's going to probably be getting this weapon, and as I see it being very potent in Crucible, I would recommend grabbing it if you enjoy playing Trials or anything like that. This is definitely going to be a very, very good replacement for Mindbenders.